If you're in the process of completing a lot of interim or midterm inspection reports and find that a lot of the reports are yielding very similar results, you might find that using a master report when actually setting up the initial report will speed things up for you a little bit. If you're a build to rent provider, this video is for yourself. If you've come across this as a letting agent or indeed independent inventory clerk and aren't familiar with our master report setup, then please use our support tab at the top right and search for master reports. But what we're going to do here as a build to rent operator is find where our master reports are located. So clicking on units and spaces at the top right, select the master reports. This is going to find where our current master report setup is. So you'll be used to this for your initial check-ins of your residents. So when we go on to the occupancy itself, if we simply add on a new report, from here we can select an interim visit. That's going to start to set up an interim inspection report. I'm going to say yes to the compliance checklist questions on this occasion, and I'm going to start report from scratch. What this will actually do is give us a foundation to build an interim inspection report. As you can see, the previous property that I've actually started this one on is a 2-bed. What I'm going to do is go into our general overview. From here, I'm going to select clean and tidy. This is obviously making the assumption that a lot of our reports are being returned in a very similar state. So obviously this is going to help speed up that process. What I can do, using our drop-down menu, clean and tidy, no tenancy agreement breach is evident, and no maintenance issues raised. I can then clone that item description. That will then apply to all of the other rooms within the property. I can confirm I have inspected, and then just select done. From here, I can go through and complete any of my checklist questions as well, just to help speed up that process when it comes to actually completing the final report when I actually visit the residence unit. You do have the facility to actually send this over to the resident to complete the report as well if you wanted to. For more information on that, again, use our support system at the top right and search for inspection reports. But what we'll see here from our preview report is that as I scroll down, I've already got a pretty much finalized report. All we're going to need to do now is actually visit the property and add in any photos of our general overviews. Of course, as always, when completing an inspection report, if there are any maintenance issues that you do need to raise, simply add an item, and then from there you can follow the process as you normally do. Now that's completed us a report. To make this a master report, all we need to do is go on report settings at the very top and flag this report as a master template for mass creating reports. I'm just going to call this master interim, just as the example here, and select done. From here, that will now turn purple, as you can see. Now, if I clear all of my filters along the left-hand side, and I go to block 99, where Alex Gooch has previously moved in, for example, I can then add a new report. From here, I can select interim inspection, and then rather than start report from scratch, I can use the master report option, select the master interim, as I've just done so there, saying yes again to those checklist questions, and then save and next. As you can see, we've already got all of those fields completed. If I just confirm that I've inspected all of those reports and then click on the preview of that report, you will see it look very similar to how I have just shown you on that master report already. So that's how to set up a master report for an interim inspection for the most efficient visit to your residence. If you do have any other questions, as I mentioned, hit on support at the top right, and then from there you can search interim, and then that will bring up all of the different options of how to actually create that interim report. Anything you're stuck on, submit a request that goes straight through to our support team and they'll be able to answer any further questions. Any questions you do have, let us know. Take care.